Doesn't matter what it looks like, 'cause it's about what's on the inside. Don't let them scare you that you'll take a fall, 'cause we got power supernatural. So keep your eyes upon the grand prize, and go and run the race of your life. Whatever happens, oh, you can't give up the fight. Our time is now. Our time is now. This is ours, this is ours. Our time is now. This is ours, this is ours. Our time is now. This is ours, this is ours. Our time is now. This is ours, this is ours. Our time is now.
Hi.
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 Are we live?
Hi.
We're live.
Oh, okay. Already.
We're live. Okay.
So, hello. So,
welcome.
welcome. Welcome. Yeah, see every one of you today. So, yeah, hi. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, so Zoe is away on 5th floor. So, why not we start first and then we play a game together? Yeah. So, maybe can all of you split into two groups? We will play some very sports game today.
So, did you guys enjoy hitting each other with the ball last time? Or playing the football game last time?
Okay.
So we will play the same game, but this time we're going to tie your leg together.
Yes.
It's his idea, not my fault.
Yeah, anyone? Can you please stand?
Come on, get up.
Leaders, can help them to split.
Anything you could imagine.
Yeah. Come in if you're not in yet. Come in.
Who is my equal? Asks the Holy One. Isaiah 40 verse 20.
Yeah. Okay, I will speak in Chinese for a bit. 係二人三足嘅踢足球版啊。
有玩過二人三足啊？玩過啦，係咪啊
Okay, we got some strings here. So
we will this side will first the
Derek,
one.
shall we set up the ghost post? It's already here. Okay. Okay, we set it up. 係前後定係左右 ？OK。我以為左右添。唔係啊，上次好巨聲啊！ Oh God.
Thanks Haley for distributing the ropes. Hi. Hi.
Oh,
I think I need 6
Yeah,
from
we're gonna close the
each
door.
group. 6 person first. Here, already 6. Let's play together, please. And here, play. No lah. No. Okay.
Yeah. Is it too wide or too narrow?
No, wider. Can be.
I think that's okay.
It's okay. Okay lah.
Hiya. Guys, come on, put down your phone.
2人3足 OK。
一人三足。Alright.
Get pair up。
Dude. 嚟啦，出嚟。Okay, let's divide the people into 2 groups. Okay, 我哋幾多個啊
group 2啦。
？Okay, group 2. Okay. 我同聲幾多人
我諗冇得㗎。
每邊兩個。Okay.
3 pair 啫嘛，3 pair。
We will have 3 pairs of people playing against each other each time. Oh my god. Okay, for the illustration, are you going to group with him? No? This looks painful, Derek. Okay. You 哋紮實啲喎，紮得鬆係痛嘅喎。Okay, this is men versus girls, and then men will have 4 and girls will have 6, is it? Yeah, because guys we got a team of giants here. Alright. Where's Nathan? Yeah. No, it's free. Okay, the girls will have an advantage of this time with 6 versus 4. The 2v2, okay. You're 2-2, okay.
We'll go for 2-2.
What the heck?
I think maybe these 4, I think you can be in the same group. It's okay.
Yeah.
I think boys and girls can mix together.
Boys and girls mix together.
Mix
So
together. So you want girls together? Okay. I want girls together. Okay. Good. Or men too. Okay. Very. Starting point is here. Somewhere over here.
oh my god.
And so
Someone protect the camera.
of course you score over there Yeah, soccer let me demonstrate Wow! Okay, there. Oh, 斬啲入咯咁樣 OK。OK OK。
Oh my God! This
冇睇小女仔，好勁嘅女仔。Understand? OK. I here. Let's start here. OK. OK. Ready?
Go.
3, 2, 1. OK. Come. Wow. Pass 啊！勁啊！呢份啊！哇，好快轉喎！
This looks dangerous.
大家可以行下嘅喎，唔一定要企喺度喎。哇！
You guys better evacuate.
大家可以攞住個波向前行喎，行下先啦，好唔好啊 ？Walk。依啦，哇 ！I help you guys 啊！用呢個好俾你咁嘅禮貌。俾翻中間，哇！爭啲喎，爭啲。
You guys want
我幫你
it will be safer for you.
大腳。哇！勁喎，哇！大家我俾阿邊度爭少少。
Come on, go get the ball.
哎呀，你太高啦你，俾多次機會你。執波仔，執波仔，執波，可唔可以準少少？哦呀！1-0。傳下波喎，其實。
傳呢啲唔出兩個人㗎嘛，出兩個人因為。
哇！好似好嚟料啊！Tiffany， shoot！ 1-1。我嚟。OK。OK。大家你 work together 㗎，你哋唔好針咯，好冇啊？你 work together 啦。catch 咗啊！哇！交到啊，佢好勁啊！
佢攞綁咗隻腳嚟射波咁勁嘅。
其實都幾好腳法嘅，發覺。
You guys are really good. I mean, you can use the tied up leg to shoot the ball. That's amazing.
其實大家行得快啲嘅話，其實係可以好快去到射波位置。
Not the big one. Not the big one.
傳出嚟啊！哇！犀利喎，真係。哇！嗰時喂，嗰啲上嚟啦你，喂講緊哇！咁我呢個料啊！呢個料好快啊！呢個料好快。哇！轉身。係啊，到你。有位啊，有位。波車。不過佢哋成日踢嗰個位，我唔知點解。防守都好慢嘅，咁佢哋唔喐啊嘛。
Come on.
我哋公平啲，我哋踢翻去中間。哇！傳説中嘅衰人射球。
How does this game end? One more goal? Okay, we're gonna make the goals go bigger. Go kick. How about let's go to worship? Well, it breaks. Let's go to worship.
Okay, good job, everybody. Let's all push the chairs together and get ready for worship. Let's move the chairs to the front and get ready for worship. Time to get ready. Let's move to the front, to the front, to the front. Move to the front. Come to the front. Come to the front. The front. We don't have that many people today. We can all sit in the front.
Guys,
not the height of the
please
back.
move to the front.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's all stand up and let's worship together. Can we all stand up?
And break our day and hope we rise. We speak your name. We lift our eyes, tune our hearts into your beat. Where we walk, there you'll be. With fire in our eyes, with lies alive. Our love intent is blazing out. The streets will glow forever bright. Your glory's breaking
Come on, sing that
through
together.
the night. You will never fade away. Your love is here to stay by my side in my life, shining through me every day. You will never fade away. Your love is here to stay by my side in my life, shine through me every day. You wake within me, you're in my heart forever. You wake within me, you're in my heart forever.
And we sing with fire.
With fire in our eyes, our lives alive. Your love untamed is blazing out. Your
Let's continue to worship and sing our next song together. We all clap our hands.
Wandering into the night, wanting a place to hide this weary soul, this vagabond. And I try with all my might, but I just can't win the fight. I'm slowly drifting, oh vagabond. And just when I ran out of road, I met a man I didn't know, and he told me that I was not alone. He picked me up and turned me around. He placed my feet on solid ground. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, because he healed my heart, he changed my name. Forever free, I'm not the same. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, I thank God. Whoa, I cannot deny what I see. Got no choice but to believe. My doubts are burning like ashes in the wind. So long to my old friends, burden and bitterness, you can't just keep it moving. No, you're not welcome here. From now till I walk streets of gold, I'll sing of how you saved my soul. This wayward son has found his way back home. I thank the Savior, because he healed my heart, he changed my name. Forever free, I'm not the same. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, I thank God. Whoa. Voices out together. Lost another one, I am free, I am free, I am free. I lost another one, I am free, I am free, I am free. I lost another one, I am free, oh I am free, I am free. I lost another one, I am free, oh I am free, I am free. Come on, sing. I lost another one, I am free, oh I am free, I am free. I lost another one, I am free, oh I am free, I am free. I lost another one, I am free, oh I am free, I am free. I lost another one, I am free, oh I am free, I am free. Picked me up, you turned me around, you placed my feet on solid ground. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, because he healed my heart, he changed my name. Forever free, I'm not the same. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, oh I thank God. Oh, I thank God.
Thank you. Ooh, thank you, S1 Worship. Please be seated. Okay, so how are you all doing? I know it's an exam week that maybe some of you guys are missing because you guys have to study, you guys have to, do your work. Anyone have an exam already? Yes, I know. Next week. this week Friday. Okay, this week Friday. But you still, I'm sorry, I try not to move so much that you don't have to chase me. So I know it's hard. So then, but you guys still come back. So let's see. Last week we talked about what? Don't know. I know it's hard. We talked about Moses, and we're gonna have a new series about something. Okay, you don't have to show. Yes, you can show that. You don't have to show. So then it's gonna be like when you look at the faces. I just want to ask, what make you angry? What triggers you and make you angry? Think about it. We will share that in our discussion group and discussion time. To me, if you know me well, or if you know me for a while, actually I have a nickname when I was back in the States, and kids is kind of racist, but I just don't care. My name is Firecracker. Those Chinese 紅色嗰啲 firecracker. That's how my coworker give me a name. So it's from China, I guess. That's why I'm Chinese. And I always explode myself. Like I easily triggered in, oh, great, thank you. So then if I yelled at you at some point, excuse me and pardon me, because it's my limitation that I cannot control myself. So when I prepared this message, and I was like, oh, what is like the angry faces that you can see from the Cartoon Network, that you can see. But SpongeBob is my favorite. Then it's like he got so angry. And then Powerpuff Girl, I know it's Chloe's childhood, so then I put it there. But then angry, like we always, are you like always, do you have anger issues? Of course you guys don't, we won't raise your hand. But yeah, I know. It's so hard sometimes when people do stuff that make us so angry, like your friend or maybe especially your parents. It's like, why you ask me this and I just want to, stay in my room and do nothing. So before we go into anything else, we're going to have Kahoot. It's about question about angry. It's question about anger. Then it's like the survey says, what will people do when they get mad? So let's play a little bit before we get into our message. Dun, 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 dun. I'll just like play the music. 726775595. It's about angry. Oh, Petra, you claim the price, your chips or whatever. So yeah, get into it. J&J, yes, and Charlton, 可唔可以 after you 你個燈可唔可以細少少 ？Thank you. Turn it off. Yes, it's easier. 3個人啊，咩料啊？ Okay. Anyways, thank you. Okay, get into it. Good. Okay. Who's that? Oh, I don't want to. Don't get me there with words that I shouldn't say. You guys. Okay. Hurry up. Scan the QR code, then let's try to answer some question about anger, whatever. I'll count from 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give you a peace of mind. Name something you do when you're angry. Cry, throw things, eat, or yell. Totally, it's cry, totally. But it's not your answer. It's the services. Most people in the world. It's yell. I do. Actually, I yell people. Let even know, like yell. It's the answer. Okay, people yell if they're angry. Who yell? When they're angry, who yells? Who do? You do? Do you? Do you? I do. I keep yelling. Even though like now I'm yelling at you guys sometimes. Anyway, next. Oh. 超騰. Okay. Next. Some things teenagers do that makes parents angry. Talk back, smoke, lie, or stay out late. I don't know. This talking. Talk back 我媽會冚我㗎. My mom snapped me because I talk back. Lie! That's a service says. Don't ask me why. But maybe smoke. I don't know. 講大話 lie 啊，嚟 OK. Pin. Next. Name something you do to calm yourself after become very angry. Walk, meditate, deep breathings, or count to 10. 冇啊，總之 sleep 冇，佢唔喺嗰個 high rank 嗰度。呢個最 the top ranking of the four. It's taking a deep breath. Okay, that's it is. That's what the service says. Okay, next. Okay, pen. I don't know what it is. Okay, next. Angry teachers throw what? I know, right? That's a good one. A pen, pencil, a ruler, an eraser, or a book. Let's know you out, so not throwing you out. It's an eraser. Don't ask me why, but that's the answer from the survey says, okay? And it's an eraser. Maybe it's like smaller, maybe. I don't know. Okay, well, Haley, okay, no. Okay, Nathan, okay, no, like, okay, next. An angry nurse will throw a what to the rude patient? Bedpan, used needle, dirty towel, or pillow? What is that? It's a bedpan. It is. I know, right? That's why it's like you don't mess up with nurses, man. Because I don't know what it is. So then I Googled it. I don't even know what that is. I was like, okay. What? It's a good, I know, right? Yes. Haley, I'm lacking. Okay, next. It's the double point. So, you gotta get this, right? Name something of her husband that an angry wife might super glue shut what? His mouth, his pants, his wallet, or his car door. It's his mouth. Super glue. Nice, right? I know. I never did to my husband, but anyhow. 炒騰. 你呢？喂，你去咗邊？ Last one, double points. Name something. Humpty Dumpty, you know, the egg may have to use to cover his crack. It's nothing about angry, but, you know, just put it in. Is it use the glue to tape the band-aid or some clothes and pants? It's tape. Okay, that's from the services. And see who gets it all correct and right. Ta-da! Nathan. Pet. Is it you? Haley! Okay, so she's really good at angry, okay? Oh, let me get my thing. So when I start doing or start like preparing this message, I'm thinking like, yes, I'm always mad. But lately, what bothers me the most, like I always think of anime when I'm like in the real world because I love anime. It kind of exceeds for me to from the reality. So when I'm angry, I was just angry. I was like imagine myself like my hair's like that, you know, like fire at the back, and I'm gonna like get you. I'm not gonna get your peace of mind. So what makes me angry lately is this. Try to read and see. Hey, are you mad at me? I saw you read this. So that is when people left me on red, yes. Then I'm like so angry. So anyone here with me? Yes. How much time do you give a person that I text you? Then how much time do you give them to respond before until you become really mad? Yeah, but still, in average, a few hours. What about you? 4 or 5 hours? Yes, on red, yes, sir. Yes, sir. No more than 10 minutes. Okay, you make more sense. Okay. You don't know. Okay, what about you guys? Nathan, how much time you give a person? But I think you're those people. Oh, you're so mean. You're so mean. So I was like, I got so mad. Like, I need instant reply. Instant, man. Like, when I talk to you, you read it. You're supposed to text back or reply to me. But you know what? Oh, that's a picture I sent you guys. Daniel, did I send to you the other one? Did I send? Wait, I almost sent back. No. Okay, sorry. So I tried to find the meme, like the meme. Sorry. That I Google it. So that if you when people left you on red, you will comfort yourself, telling yourself that, hey, you just accident, by accident, you don't mean to do that. You left me on red, but it's okay. Like, have you ever talked to yourself like that? Like, okay, maybe you're just too busy giving them excuses. What will you guys do if after 10 minutes that person left you on red? And the 10 a.m. service, they blocked them. They just blocked them right away. Just block them. What about they left you on red, then you block them? You don't block. They easily block people away, but I don't block them. This really happens to me. Because every time I see that conversation, I see that chat, reminds me that he left me on red. So I have to delete the whole chat. This reminds me of this picture. It's I'm not loser. Didn't reply me. I don't want to see it anymore. So I usually I would just delete the whole chat. I was I don't want to see it. But I was thinking, why do I have that feeling? Why do I feel so mad, so not happy when people left me on red? Because if we don't, there's so many things that we do, so many things that we feel. But if we want to improve, if we want to know what really is happening to us, we have to think, why is that? What is the root cause? Or why do I feel angry when people left me on red, like what Nathan left me on red and stuff like that. So there's 3 points or 3 reasons that I can think of. Maybe it's kind of echo back to you guys too, that I will feel unwanted because that person don't want me anymore. I'm not, that what your brother. I don't, it's unwanted. So that I'm so sad. So it's like a rejection. They rejected me. They don't, that's why they don't reply me. They reject me. Or I'm not important to them. That unworthy is the one that hits me a lot. Because I want to be important to the one that that I feel like they're important to me. But they don't get the same level of importance maybe. Or it's I'm not worth it for their time to get the message or the text back instantly. So this is the 3 reasons, the 3 things that I feel other than mad or angry that when I was left on red, that's what happens to me. So today, I'm going to talk about what if God left you on red? Will he? Let's find out. Okay, so I will show this picture every week because we're going to talk about a Bible character Last week we talked about Moses with the white hair, whatever. So can you guys guess this week which one are we going to talk about? Wait, yes, rainbow, bingo. Which one?
Moses, I guess.
Last week we did already. Wrong. Maybe again. 你估唔到我㗎, okay, maybe I will do it again. Like, take a guess. Which one?
Jesus. No, just guess it. Random one. David. David.
David. Anyone else?
Jesus.
Yes. Jeez. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I'll give you a candy or something. All right. Alrighty. Yes, this week we're going to talk about Jesus. But there are so many stories about Jesus, right? So we're going to talk about this guy. Mummy, huh? The mummy. Who is this guy? Lazarus, right? So do you know what happened to him? He died and resurrected, right? I saw news that there's like a new drug that it's like a zombie. After you eat, you're like a zombie walking around, walking dead. It's like so scary. Okay. And then, the world, it's getting crazier. And when you see the news like 2 days ago, so come back to S1M. There's a place for you to set you free. Anyhow, I will just talk about that later. Okay, Lazarus, that he got resurrected. That's why he's at the mummy thingy. And who's this? I'm going to go walk. Who's this guy? Jesus, right? This is Jesus. Like, as you all know, Jesus always got the beard, like all that kind of thing. Who's this? Who's this? Martha. Okay, this is the older sister. Like, do you know what she likes? She likes to do chores and cook. Okay? Like in the Bible that she was so busy serving Jesus and cooking for him. And you know this girl? Mary. That's the little sister. That she's the one who wanted to listen to Jesus, listening to him doing nothing. And that's a story that Martha is yelling at her, why are you so lazy? And she's the one who buy the oil and then anoint it and then put it on Jesus' feet and wash his feet. That's that Mary, okay? And Lazarus is the youngest brother. Before we go into this story, I just want you guys to know they are really close. Because Jesus, every time when he's in the hood, he would just go to their house, to hang out with them. Like, okay, I'm not going to ask Chloe because she will say yes. Will you let me to your house? Really? No? I know. If I ask, Abby, can I go to your house and play? If you're not, okay, all the excuses. 你又會話10點鐘又媽咪唔俾, so all the excuses, right? So if I'm not close to you, if you're not close to the person, you won't let them to hang out or play at your house, right? But Jesus always go to their house, and Martha cooked for him whatever that food that he has. And Jesus loved to eat, I think, from the story, because he goes to banquet, he go eat the fish and chips or whatever that is, and there's so many leftover. So I think Jesus is a foodie, okay? And then Mary would just hang out with Jesus, listen to him and all that kind of stuff. And Lazarus would just maybe gaming with Jesus, I don't know. So they are so close. Okay, so remember that. Then let's us go check out the story in a video.
Stories of the Bible. Jesus raises Lazarus from the dead. This is Jesus,
Heyo!
who is the Son of God and the Savior of the world. While Jesus was on earth, he taught everyone about God's love. He did many miracles and healed people of their sickness. Jesus had a friend named Lazarus who was very sick. He had two sisters named Mary
That's okay.
and Martha,
Here you go.
who sent a message to Jesus telling him, "Lord, your dear friend is very sick.
So come on.
But when Jesus heard about it, he said, Lazarus' sickness will not end in death. No, it happened for the glory of God.
What?
So although Jesus loved Martha, Mary, and Lazarus, he stayed where he was for the next 2 days.
All right, guys, let's go.
Finally, he said to his disciples, let's go back to Judea.
Are you sure?
But his disciples did not think this was a good idea because the people in Judea had tried to kill Jesus. But Jesus told them they were going anyway. He said, our friend Lazarus has fallen asleep, but now I will go and wake him up.
He'll be okay.
The disciples thought Jesus meant Lazarus was simply sleeping. So Jesus told them plainly, Lazarus is dead.
What?
And for your sakes, I'm glad I wasn't there. For now you will really believe. Come, let's go see him. Thomas said to his fellow disciples, let's go too and die with Jesus. When Jesus arrived at Bethany, he was told that Lazarus had already been in his grave for 4 days. Many people had come to be with Mary and Martha because their brother had died. When Martha got word that Jesus was coming, she went to meet him. Martha said to Jesus, Lord, if only you had been here, my brother would not have died. But even now I know that God will give you whatever you ask. Jesus told her, your brother will rise again. Yes, Martha said, he will rise when everyone else rises at the last day. Jesus told her, I am the resurrection and the life. Anyone who believes in me will live even after dying. Do you believe this, Martha? Yes, Lord, she told him. I have always believed you are the Messiah, the Son of God. Then she returned to Mary. She told Mary, the teacher is here and wants to see you. So Mary immediately went to him. When the people who were at the house consoling Mary saw her leave so hastily, they assumed she was going to Lazarus' grave to weep.
Oh, let's go too.
So they followed her there. When Mary arrived and saw Jesus, she said, Lord, if only you had been here, my brother would not have died. When Jesus saw her weeping and saw the other people wailing with her, a deep anger welled up within him. Where have you put him? He asked them. They told him, Lord, come and see. Then Jesus wept. The people who were standing nearby said, see how much he loved him? But some said, this man healed a blind man. Couldn't he have kept Lazarus from dying? Jesus was still angry and he arrived at the tomb. Roll the stone aside, Jesus told them.
Wait, hold on, Jesus.
But Martha protested, Lord, he has been dead for 4 days. The smell will be terrible. Jesus said, didn't I tell you that you would see God's glory if you believe?
Go ahead.
So they rolled the stone aside. Then Jesus said, Father, thank you for hearing me. You always hear me. But I said it out loud for the sake of all these people standing here, so they will believe you sent me. Then Jesus shouted, Lazarus, come out! And Lazarus came out, his hands, feet, and head wrapped in cloth.
Hello?
Jesus told them, unwrap him and let him go.
Wahoo!
Many of the Jews who were there believed in Jesus, for he had raised Lazarus from the dead.
Sorry, I will use this. Sorry. It's my bad. Okay, I got it. Okay, that's the story. So, again, Martha, Mary, and Lazarus are besties, best friend that with Jesus, that they always visit him. They always cook for, they always hang out with him. But in the story that Martha sent a messenger one day to Jesus that telling him what? Lazarus is dying. But that's not what she wants. That's not what she used the word. I think, like when you're more mature, you have like strategies when you talk to people. Like she didn't say that Lazarus is dying. She said the one you love is dying. So kind of remind him that Jesus, that the one you love is dying. So to urge him to come, to urge him to like visit him, to heal, because she knows Jesus heal people and the blind, the whatever that who kind of walk, and she does all the miracles. So if you're a mother, what do you expect Jesus to do? Again, you guys so close. You invite him in the house, you cook for him, you do all the things for him. Of course, like if you ask him to come, and when you send a text to people, you expected them to reply or to do what you wanted. Since Lazarus is the one you love, Jesus, you should come and see him, to heal him, to comfort us or comfort him. But did Jesus do that? Point number one, Jesus will show his love through an unread, God left you unread to show his love. Sorry, I couldn't even. Sometimes he will do it. Okay, if you pray to God, do you always get answered? Do you always get the feedback you wanted? Of course, when you pray, there's an expectation that you have that he will reply, he will change the situation, he will do things that like I wanted it. But in the Bible, it says, now Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. So, that's a so. It's a reason why. So, Jesus loved them. So, he heard that Lazarus was sick. He stayed where he was for 2 more days. He did it on purpose because he loved them. That's a so there. So there's a reason there. So it's like so weird, right? How can you love a person that he's so sick that's dying that he still waited 2 more days? Have you ever experienced that you pray that like maybe he hurt me, maybe he did not because nothing happened. It's not the way that I expected him to do. Like sometimes I will be mad at God. That why? I pray and then stuff happen. Why? Still. And then you never move it away. Like people I see that are like so annoying. Like I didn't like ask you to kill them, but at least move them away so I don't see them. I don't have to deal with them. But more of them came the next day. Have you ever experienced that? Where are you, God? Why is this happening to me? Same thing happened to me and to David. Psalms 34, verse 4. I sought the Lord. I yelled out. I called out to the Lord. And he answered me. He delivered me from all my fears. I highlighted the semicolon. Why? You know David, he's a musician. He is the only man like after God's own heart and all that kind of things, But when he wrote this, you know what is happening to him? Do you know what is happening to him? He got chased by Saul. He got chased like Saul wanted to kill him, do all the things to stop him. In this semicolon, that space in between, he got chased. He was fear. He didn't know why is this happening because God anointed him as a king. But you know what? After he got anointed and become a king, how many years there are? 7 years. But he keep not just like he's waiting. Like waiting for me, it's hard already because I'm an impatient person. But not just waiting, but someone is trying to kill him, chase after him. He has to hide from a place and he has to pretend a madman in order to escape from all this attack. So how can he write that? Like that's in between. Sometimes we will treat our God like a genie in the bottle, right? And when I pray, because yesterday when we have CM and a sister shared that with me, that things didn't go the way she wanted it, so she doesn't believe in God anymore. This is how we were. We think that the outcome is what we're supposed to do. When we pray at the time that we need it and the result we need it, that we should see it. But that's not what our God is. That's like, you know what? Genie in the bottle, it's not even the main character in Aladdin, okay? Aladdin and the princess, Jasmine is the characters, okay? So how can our God smaller than Genie in the bottle, okay? If we treat it as that, so that all that like promises he give you were more than you can imagine, it's not true. Because I can imagine it and I pray for it and he makes it happen. So I'm controlling our God. So that's not what our God is. He is the one who controls the outcome. But what do? We don't control outcome. We have to control the process. In the waiting, what do? Do we lose hope? Do we lose faith? Or do we mad at God that we don't, when it's loading? Because I don't know how many of you guys will jaywalk. Because I always do that. Because I cannot wait. It's so hard for me to stand still and don't know when, and I'm like so late for the other appointment. What do you do when it's like loading that you don't know? Maybe worst case scenario is like when I share in 10 a.m. service, I got, how can I call that? Like I'm worried when people ask me for prayer for healing. What if that person didn't get healed? Or what if they die? So what will that other people think about our God? That the results not we expected, not what we prayed about. So what do we do in the waiting or in between? So then, okay, before we go into other things, let's do a discussion questions. So what stood out to you in the story, the Martha, Mary, Lazarus, and Jesus story? What stood out to you? What if you're Martha, you used to cook for Jesus, we're so close, and I just asked you to come, and you did not after he died? I mean, I thought we were close. I thought like we're important to you. I thought you love us. Why? Have you ever that happened to you? I thought I'm a children of God. Oh, do you know what Lazarus means? The name. I received God's help. That's his name. That's his identity. So if that's put into the story that, that's his name. Like we are children of God in the Bible, and I keep saying that. But why? Where is Jesus when I need him? Why like I'm crying and I don't get answers or I don't get the help I wanted it? Okay. So have you ever left on red by someone? How do you feel? And what makes you mad lately? So let's split into small group and discuss a little bit before I go on with our message, okay? Okay, so can you move so we can continue back? I know there's like a lot of things to share. Hey, Liu, you're going to share. Come here. So you're so mad. Are you mad? What? Okay. Okay, you guys, like, give you like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Okay, may you finish last question? Wow, come on. Okay, so let's. It's okay if you didn't finish the last questions, and you can talk about it afterwards. Okay, please face me back like. Why? That baby, I'm gonna face me back. Come here, face. Okay, so let's continue to our things. So again, go back to David, that he searched the Lord, okay? And when he's like chased after Saul, that he's like so troubled, and he is like, he is like not like a peace, like a always fear. That's why we still search for God with the troubled and lost mind thoughts about Jesus. This is, okay, when we look at Psalm 34, that's verse 4 before, I sought the Lord, and he heard my cry and delivered me from all my fears. Actually, again, he is still in the troubled mind. He is still in like a really bad situation. But usually what our faith is, we only believe what we can see, right? Like, I believe God if he do miracles for me. I believe in God if he do the things I ask for. Maybe if my situation got better, then I'll believe in him. But David is different. I will praise the Lord at all times. All times meaning good time and bad time, okay? Then I will constantly speak his praises. This is how we can experience God when we still praise him when we don't see it. We still praise him when we're in trouble or lost mind like David did. So let me ask you guys, what is your love? What is your love language? Do you guys know? Physical touch, right? I know. If you don't know, there are 5, okay? Physical touch, word of affirmation, act of service, quality time, giving. You have to figure it out to know yourself better, so then you know how you will feel beloved, like feel love, okay? It's really important. Or your partner or your future boyfriend, girlfriend, that what is the love language? So you can like kind of, because you know why? That we have the love language, because you cannot see love, okay? Sometimes you may not be feeling it, like I love you, like what Jesus did to Martha and Mary. In the Bible it says that he loves them, but he did not respond. He left them on red, but still he loved them. So that's why we need this language to translate that love into something that we can tell, kind of. But let me tell you, God's love language is faith. Faith meaning what? In the Bible it says, if you only believe things you can see, which is temporary, that's short term. We should believe that things we cannot see, that's eternal. God is a God of outcome. What outcome it is? Because He's faithful. He's faithful. He says that He will give you more you can imagine. He can give you more that you can think of. You will be blessed. You will have an abundant life. But you cannot ask for it because you have the responsibility to do what in the process. Are you still praising God like David did? Are you still like saying like good things about not giving up? You know, like God is still in control. Can you do that? Sometimes I don't. I cannot even do that. But this message to remind myself, the reason why I am teaching you guys, because it taught me that in situation that is unexpected, situation that is not what I am expecting or wishing for, I still have faith. Faith is what? Is faith just a feeling? If it's just a feeling that it's going to be 好麻煩, okay? Because I don't feel like praising God every day. Like, trust me, I don't. More than you do, I don't feel like, sometimes I see people, I hate them. or even I see myself, I hate myself, okay? So faith is it a feeling? Or faith is what God did, or He's doing, or what He does? But if you guys depends on these two things, you will lose faith, I'm sure, very shortly, that you don't believe in God anymore. But I'm telling you, faith is who God is. What is God? Let me, Jehovah, what? Jehovah Jireh. Jehovah Jireh. Jireh is what? He provides provision, right? He's Jehovah Nissi, who fights our battle. He's the fighter. He fights for us and He won, okay? Jehovah Shalom is what? Peace. He's the one who keeps us peace. He's the Prince of Peace, sorry. Shalom. And Jehovah, what is that? Healing. He's the healing. I forgot. And Rapha, yes. Rapha, it's a healing God. So this is the name of God, and this is who it is. That's why we have to study. We have to know what God is. And I try my best to deliver to you every week. That's so that it's not like you only have the knowledge from the head. But if you're facing difficulties, if you're facing like pressures and challenges, and you know the faith, it's who He is. He will heal me. He will deliver me. He will give me peace. Even though like I'm so troubled. Even though that I am still feeling so weak. But He is the strength. That's why what that faith is. The last, God's love is always on the goal. I know like nobody understand what I'm trying to say. But go back to the story. Remember that Martha asking Jesus to come to heal his brother. But then this time, do you see it different? They always invite Jesus to their house, right? But this time, they let Jesus stay. She did not invite Jesus to her house. She came out at the gate and see Jesus. If you're Martha, we'll be mad. I told you to come. Why don't you come on time? How long did Jesus came, like after He died, how many days? Do you guys in the story? How many days? 4. Do you know why 4? That's like bits and pieces, like in the Bible that it's a hint. You know why 4? And any guess? You know. Yeah, exactly. So that's why Jesus resurrected in 3 days. In the Jewish culture or tradition, 4 days done, long gone. The soul left. There's no way He can get healed or anything else. That's why Jesus waited 4 days. When you're so desperate, when you lost all the hope, and He's telling you He is the hope. He can make impossible things possible. That's why He waited 4 days. And He went to where? He went to the grave. Like when Jesus saw her weeping, and Jews who had come along with her also weeping, He was deeply moved in spirit and trouble. And then, like, Pastor, I'm going to teach you a Bible verse today. Jesus wept. That's the shortest in the Bible. Even though He knows, do you think it's weird or like confused or whatever that Jesus knows that Lazarus is going to resurrect it. He's not going to die. But He still cried for him. He knows how we feel. Like He knows when we're sad that we need people to cry with us. So He did the same. He got the love that moved Him to have the compassion. But even though He knows that, He's going to raise him from the dead. Okay, and then, where have you laid him? That's Jesus asked. And then Martha said, come and see the Lord. I'm telling you, every one of us has the Lazarus. Maybe it's a dream that died. Maybe it's an area that you got hurt, that is rotten, that is so dark that you don't even want to go see it. You don't want to revisit it because they're hurt. That maybe you got betrayal, you got like bullied, all that kind of things. But if you are willing that Jesus will want to go there and check it out and then restore it. When Jesus said, I want to go see, Martha stopped Him. Said, oh, no, it's like all rotten, it's like smelly, it's like dirty. But Jesus insisted to go there. that Jesus wants to tell you that he wants to go to your place, your grave, where your Lazarus died. But he can restore it. He can make it alive, even though you don't even want to think about it. You don't even want to see it, but he will. He is willing if you let him. So recap. God left you on red to show his love. He heard us. We have to have faith that we might not feel like it, but that's what faith is. It's what we cannot see, but who he is, who God is. God's love is proven in his absence. This is like a training camp, training our faith muscles that we'll have more faith, more strength to face the challenges, the stress that we will face in the future. His love language is faith in who he is. God's love is always on the go. He goes to dark and dirty places in our heart that he will restore if you believe it and if you let him do that. So let's bow our head and talk to God and pray that to him, to let him to our dirty places. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you that you are the God that who loves us so much that you know how we feel, even though sometimes we don't feel like you know, or actually we don't even know how we feel. You reach out to us if we call on your name, to our dirty places, to our dark places, and you showed us as light, as hope and comfort, as peace and love, all you are, that you said you are, that we believe that even though we don't see it. Help us, Holy Spirit, help us to have the strength to believe. So then, when we're facing challenges and difficulties, that we still can fight, we still can stand firm in your love. Thank you, Jesus. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Zoe, for your message today. Sometimes we can go through different situations or events in our lives where we feel as if, God is not really hearing our prayers. He's not really answering our call for help. And, looking back, I realized that God did answer, my prayers and my desperate cries in a different way, by opening up different doors of opportunity or, sending better people, to be my friend and things like that. And so our next song is called Highs and Lows, and it is about that very idea of, going through bad and good times in your life, but God always still being there for us.
Let's all stand up and worship together.
When it feels like the dark lingers longer than the night, when the shadows feel like giants, are you chasing me down? Tell me, where could I run? Tell me, light, where could I hide? And within your precious thoughts, there's no hiding from your love. Highs and lows, Lord, you're with me the way it goes. Should I rise or should I fall? Even so, Lord, your mercy is an even flow. You're too good to let me go. Should I dance on the heights or make my bed among the depths? Then burn every end, like you planned it from the start. Should the dawn come with wings find me far side of the sea. But your hand steps and fastens me. But you're closer to your heart. Oh, highs and lows. Lord, you're with me the way it goes. Should I rise or should I fall? Even so, Lord, your mercy is an even flow. Should I rise or should I fall? You are faithful through it all. You're too good to let me go. Come on, we sing it out together. Highs and lows, you surround me the way it goes. Should I rise or should I fall? Highs and lows, Lord, you're with me in your grace unknown. Should I rise or should I fall? You are faithful through it all. You're too good to let me go. Let's sing this last song together, and we know that no matter what, no matter in our highs and lows, God will never stop. So let's sing the song out together. Come on, we sing, I give you glory. I give you glory for all you've brought me through. And now I'm ready for whatever you want to do. I'm moving forward to follow after you. And now I'm ready for whatever you want to do. Come on, we sing your presence. Your presence is an open door. We want you, Lord, like never before. Your presence is an open door. We want you, Lord, like never before. In every season, your grace has been enough. And I'm believing the best is yet to come. The cross before me, my hope on things above. And in you, Jesus, the best is yet to come. Come on, we sing it out together. Your presence is an open door. We want you, Lord, like never before. Your presence is an open door. So come now, Lord. door. We want you, Lord, like never before. Your presence is an open door. So come now, Lord, like never before.
Thank you, worship team. Only one announcement. You have to mark the date, okay? June 30th at night 7:30, we'll have our concert. I need the slide, man. Yes. Scan this QR code for sign up link and the Spotify playlist that we will keep singing for this couple of weeks. So then it's on the 5th floor, the main hall. So scan the QR code if you want to join us, save the day, and will be more promotion videos and all that things to come. Okay, so that's it for today, and I will see you next week.